Hello, Chris. It's nice to see you today, man.
Thanks, man. You too.
Welcome to the channel. My name is USA Fox. I'm here to give a voice to the voiceless.
Awesome.
But you're not even voiceless. You got a voice.
Yeah, I do. I really fucking do.
Let's get into it.
Alright, what's your starter?
How long have you been clean for?
Almost 4 years.
Okay. That's good, man. That's good.
Cold turkey at that.
Cold turkey? How old are you, Chris?
I was 28.
And where are you from?
I'm from South Philadelphia.
Okay. Let's talk about your addiction.
Okay, let's go for it.
How did it start?
Oh, man. It originally started, I would say, in like early 2017 because my dad had gotten sick with cancer, leukemia to be exact.
Right.
And he died in the hospital he was at. And right after that, the day I got the phone call from my mom saying Daddy's dead, went in the bathroom, shot myself up for the first time, and then went up to the hospital. I was stressed up. I was ready to kill my nut-ass sister and her kids.
You happen to have the drugs on you already, or?
Nah, I just disposed of them.
No, I'm saying, at that time, you said once you got that bad news, you went and used. You went and copped, or you already had them on you?
Actually, my friend was selling them, so I bought like 2 bags off of him.
And what was that feeling like? Was it off to the races after that, or?
I mean, off to the races, yeah, but also off to the races, no, because, in all honesty, what the fuck are you chasing? Like, it's stupid. I regret ever being an addict, dude.
I'm sorry about your loss, Chris. Was your dad, was he a good role model to you? Was he your heart?
Yeah, he has a special place in my heart.
What was your life like growing up?
It was
South Philly, right?
Yeah, it was all over the place. When I was like a little kid, I was mostly shut in. Then I moved across the street from a recreation center and started going there every day. Then I moved to 5th and Porter, which is now druggy central, but I don't even know, man. It's not fun. What are you chasing? A feeling of getting normal for like 2 hours?
Do you have any runs in Kensington?
Yep, I sure did. Pretty often.
How were you introduced to Kensington?
The social media.
You said social media introduced you to Kensington?
Yeah, I was seeing all the like really bad articles about it and stuff on Instagram and Facebook, and first time I went down there, I peeped the blitz that they were $5 a pop. I was like, yeah, fuck this South Philly shit. I ain't trying to pay $10. I'll go grab a bag for $5 to get well.
Right. Did you end up stuck down there like most people, or?
I mean, in a sense, yeah, but also no. Because, I mean, I would go down there every day and grab a couple bags or whatever, but when I was, like, sleeping out on the street, I was sleeping either on the subway or the Market Frankfurt line.
What was that like, having to sleep, having to go from, living a regular life to being an addict and sleeping outside?
It's not fun, dude. When I was out there, it caught up to me very quickly, this fucking addiction.
I'm sorry to ask, sir, but what happened to your hand?
This shit right here. Alright, so I got a story. One day I was going down to Kenzo to grab a bag and get well, and I realized, I don't have 50 cents for work. So I was walking down the street right on Potter and ended up right next to what is known as Needle Park.
Yeah.
And I made
McPherson Park.
the really dumb mistake of, for the first time and last time in my life, picked up a fucking needle and used it. And it caused my index finger and my middle finger to swell up like this. And the doctors told me, oh, you have a blood infection. So we're going to have to put you in surgery. I was like, okay, well, what do you guys mean? We're going to put you under for a little bit. And so you won't feel nothing when you wake up. And they cut off my fingers and they made a fucking scar on me that starts right here at the palm of my hand. Goes all the way up and stops right by my underarm. And sadly, it ended up giving me a disease that, thank God, I don't have no more. It ended up giving me hepatitis C. And once that happened, I was just like, I'm gonna stay away from all these people. I just stayed by myself, went to whatever area I felt comfortable in, and made myself at home there for a few hours.
Right. Are you currently still living with the Hep C, or is it treatable?
No, I did treat it, and it is no longer detectable in my bloodstream.
That's good. That's good. Out to hear. If you'd have stayed out there, man,
I probably wouldn't be alive right now. Bro, they got shit out there that's eating y'all the fuck up. Like, why y'all putting Trent in your fucking system? It was bad enough when Fetty hits the street, now it's this. It's very confusing. I'm so happy I stopped when it was just Fetty around the street.
right. So let's get to it, man. How did you make it off the streets?
Not by choice, but it kinda had to happen because I actually died.
You died?
Yeah, I was apparently pushed down a flight of steps leading to the subway, and the end of each step had metal on it. So when I went down, it clocked me all over my body, all in my head. I got a dent right here in my head.
My bag's not getting in the way of you guys, is it?
No, it's not. I'm sorry,
Your
miss.
hand's gorgeous.
Thank you. Somebody pushed you down a flight of steps.
Yep, right on the corner of Broad and Snyder in South Philly. And two septic cops found me at the bottom of the stairwell, laid out like this. And apparently I had a massive brain injury, apparently, because I'm missing a piece. And that day honestly changed my life and my whole perspective on the whole addiction thing.
Philly itself is so dangerous, man.
I know.
I'm happy you're here right in front of me, man. You a strong individual. You know that, Chris?
I don't feel like it sometimes, but I know that.
Shoot, me neither. But hey, man, we here, and you able to tell your story to help another person.
Yeah, because I mean, I'm not trying to like joke around with these people. I want to tell y'all, like, if y'all gonna start doing the drugs, you're gonna be chasing a feeling normal. You're not gonna get a high anymore. It's gonna put you straight out.
Right, and then, yeah, that's gonna become your norm.
Yep,
pretty much.
And then you OD'd out in the street.
Why were you stuck in that facade of like, this is the norm when you were an addict? Why do you feel like you were stuck that way? Is it like...
I honestly don't know. I know when you don't have the dope in your system, that you get, like, even if it's cold outside, you get cold sweats, you get shaky, you get all types of shit.
Would you somewhat say drugs are kind of somewhat like programming people's minds, people's brains?
In a way, yeah,
In a
because
sense.
it's rewiring your stuff.
Yeah, for you to just chase that.
Mm-hmm. You're chasing the feeling normal.
What's your thoughts on everybody as an individual? The police, the drug seller, the addict. What's your I
Alright,
want your
so
sense on all three.
with me, as far as police go, I honestly, especially in my city, I don't fuck with them. Not one bit.
Why would you say that? Oh, you
Forgetful.
the dope man, the one selling the dope. How you feel about that?
Alright, so the ones that sell the dope, I mean, yeah, it is hectic out there. You all are in the trenches, but y'all got a ball up every corner selling bags of dope. They're selling them in the corner stores now.
Killing people, man.
Mm-hmm.
It's killing people, man. Playing that game, you're not a good person. Not a good guy.
I know. Somehow I made it out.
What's your thoughts on the addict?
On the addict, I mean, to be honest, being one,
Being a recovered addict.
and a recovered one, I kind of get it from like both point of views. Like, yeah, y'all shouldn't do it because it'll lead to this, that, and that. But I mean, if you really need, like, feel like you need the help, you might want to go and get it, especially because you don't know what you're doing to yourself.
You don't know what you putting in your body, man.
Nope.
Word up.
Y'all could be shooting up Fetty and cat litter right now.
Now, being as though you say you was out there 3.5 years and stuff,
Yep.
you ever see any kids walking by when you was trying to, handle your handle back in the day?
That, I don't even know if that's a question, but there were kids everywhere. I mean, I used to try and get money outside of either a coffee place or a 7-Eleven.
Mm-hmm.
So I'd be seeing like kids and the moms and all like every day.
What's your relationship like with your family? You close?
I mean, the family that I do actually fuck with, yeah.
That's
But the
good.
rest of them, no. They treated me like shit when I was a junkie. My mom was staying at her sister's house. I couldn't go there because I don't even know why. But I used to have to go to the corner of her street to eat dinner that my mom made.
Mm-hmm. I see you got the shot in your arm. You're a diabetic also?
Yeah, type 1 diabetic.
Okay. Were you able to still carry your insulin when you were out there on the streets?
Yes, that was always a question.
That's good, man. Still took care of yourself. You still had morals out there. That's why you was able to get back in a sense.
I mean, I wasn't putting in all the work, but I was slightly.
Mm-hmm. So I guess you got robbed, stolen from like all the other
Every other day.
people on my channel.
I had people go in and steal my clothes and shit like that. But I made sure I always kept my diabetes supplies.
So what's your life like now, Chris?
Honestly, it's good, I guess, 'cause I really don't do nothing but stay in the crib all day and play games on my phone.
You're 29. You're still young. Any vote?
28.
28. You're 28.
Yeah, I said I'm almost 29.
Word. Well, yeah. What you want to do with the rest of your life? What's your plans?
Honestly, I do not know, my guy. It is whatever the day brings. As long as it's keeping me out of bullshit, I'm fine.
Are you working?
No, actually I'm unemployed. I collect as Social Security.
Oh, okay. Are you disabled?
I mean, in a sense, yeah, because I wasn't able to walk for about 2 years. I was in a wheelchair.
You was in a wheelchair from that injury?
Yep.
Oh,
I
man.
couldn't eat. I couldn't talk. I couldn't move. I had to move around in a fucking wheelchair for over 2 years.
I'm pretty sure you was probably bounced back and forth between nursing homes and stuff like that.
Honestly, no. I went from a physical rehab called Moss, and then I went to a place in Willow Grove somewhere.
Oh, all right. What was that like?
Shitty. I was with a bunch of old people.
Did they help you? They teach you how to walk again?
No.
At least do they?
Honestly, it took me till the day I got home to be forced to walk on my own.
The physical rehabilitation center couldn't teach you how to walk again?
No, I was only in there for like maybe 2 months.
Oh, all right. What's the craziest thing you've experienced out Kensington in your 3 years?
Right on Potter and Clearfield, I watched a dude get shot in the back. By the same guy that I just bought my bag off of.
It was out there killing each other like that. That's crazy.
Yeah, he must have owed him bread or something.
That shit is sad, man. That's why I'm saying that drug dealing business is a bad business. I don't even know why people go that route. You hurting people and you gonna get yourself into some.
It's so funny that my quote unquote neighborhood has all the drugs. It's the Walmart of heroin, for fuck's sake.
South Philly, man, dangerous neighborhood. All of them neighborhoods, though.
Yep.
The whole Philadelphia.
South Philly, Northern Liberties, Kensington, Mount area.
You naming all the places to not go, folks.
And don't forget Camden.
Don't forget Camden. The bad pit stop there.
Yeah.
What advice would you give the youth out here ripping and running the streets?
Honestly, you really should try to get help, because if you don't, you're gonna end up in a fucked up situation like I am.
You part of the 1%, you know that?
Yeah.
I'm only saying that 1%. It might be higher than that, but
Yeah.
you definitely made headlines with this one. Thank you, Chris.
There's no problem, bud.
Really appreciate your time, bro, and you stay sober, bro. You stay on your journey. You stay on your process. You find out what you want to do in life still, because you got plenty of time.
What I'm capable of doing.
Capable of doing, yeah. You can be a content creator like me.
I mean, I could always.
It don't take that much capabilities.
I know, but I don't know too many people that would fuck me.
Hey, man, you cool in my book. Don't say that. You cool in my book. You see you here in front of me, right?
Yeah.
Word.
It's a pleasure.
And Chris, you've made it from there to here. So not too many people made it out of there, man.
Yeah, man.
A lot of people are still stuck that you was out there with.
Yeah, and I know a couple of them.
Yeah. And I'm trying to get them the help they need too. I'd like to thank you for your time, Chris. Once again, you've been a wonderful interviewee for me. God bless you, brother.
Thank you, man. You too.